21-Day Personal Evolution Challenge. Mastering Habits and Relationship Psychology. Soft, inspiring background music fades in. Narrator. What if I told you that in just 21 days, you could fundamentally transform your life? Not through drastic measures, but through intentional, daily steps that reshape your habits and relationships. Welcome to the 21-Day Life Transformation Challenge. This isn't about quick fixes, it's about psychology-backed principles that create lasting change. Music swells slightly, then lowers to background. Day 1 to 7. Awareness and foundation. Day 1. The habit audit script. Today, you're an observer. Carry a small notebook or use your phone. Without judgment, document your automatic behaviors. When do you reach for your phone? What do you do when stressed? How do you communicate in relationships? Awareness is the birthplace of change. Day 2, the why discovery. Script. Ask yourself, why do I want to change? Not surface reasons, but deep emotional drivers. I want to be healthier becomes, I want energy to play with my kids, or I want confidence in my relationships. Right? This is why somewhere you'll see it daily. Day 3, environment design. Script. Psychology tells us we're products of our environment. Today, remove one obstacle to your desired habit. Want better eating? Move fruits to eye level. Want less phone use? Charge it outside your bedroom. Want better communication? Create a no devices dinner zone. Day 4, tiny habits method. Script. Stanford researcher B.J. Fogg says, tiny habits create big change. Today, attach a micro-habit to an existing routine. After I brush my teeth, I will do 2 minutes of deep breathing. After my morning coffee, I will send one appreciative text to someone important. Day 5, relationship mirror. Script. Our relationships reflect our inner world. Today, practice conscious listening. In conversations, focus completely on understanding, not responding. Notice how this changes the dynamic. Day 6, emotional patterns. Script. Track your emotional triggers today. When you feel defensive, angry, or withdrawn in relationships, what need isn't being met? What old wound might this be touching? Day 7, weekly reflection. Script. Celebrate your observations without judgment. What patterns emerged? What surprised you? Write 3 insights about your habits and 3 about your relationship patterns. Day 8 to 14. Implementation and Day 8. The replacement principle. Script. We don't eliminate habits, we replace them. Identify one unhelpful habit and its trigger. Design a replacement. Instead of scrolling when bored, do 5 push-ups. Instead of criticizing, offer 1 specific appreciation. Day 9, vulnerability practice. Script. Today, practice appropriate vulnerability. Share 1 genuine feeling with someone safe. I felt anxious about, or I really appreciated when. Notice how authenticity builds connection. Day 10, ritual creation. Script. Create 1 meaningful ritual. A morning intention setting, an evening gratitude practice, or a weekly relationship check-in. Rituals anchor new patterns. Day 11, boundary setting. Script. Healthy relationships require boundaries. Today, practice saying no to something that drains you, or yes to something that nourishes you without guilt or over-explanation. Day 12, cognitive read. Script. Notice negative self-talk about habits or relationships. Today, challenge 1 thought. I always mess up becomes, I'm learning. They never listen becomes, we communicate differently. Day 13, empathy expansion. Script. Choose someone you struggle with. For 5 minutes, imagine walking in their shoes. What fears might they carry? What hopes? This doesn't excuse behavior, but expands understanding. Day 14. Midpoint integration script. Review your progress. Which new habit feels most natural? What relationship shift have you noticed? Adjust your approach for week 3, day 15 to 21. Integration and sustainability. Day 15. Identity shift. Script. James Clear says, every action is a vote for the person you wish to become. Today, act from your new identity. Not I am trying to be healthy, but I am someone who cares for my body. Day 16. Repair practice. Script. Relationships need repairs. Today, practice a gentle repair after a misunderstanding. I didn't like how I said that. Can I try again? Day 17. Habit stacking. Script. Add a second micro-habit to your successful one from day 4. After my deep breathing, I'll stretch for 1 minute. Small chains become powerful routines. Day 18. Appreciation. Flooding. Script. Today, express specific appreciation to 3 people. Not thanks, but I really value how you notice the warmth this creates. Day 19. Stress test. Script. When stressed today, consciously choose your response. Take 3 breaths before reacting. Walk around the block before sending that message. Create space between trigger and response. Day 20. Future self visualization. Script. Visualize yourself 6 months from now with these habits integrated. See your relationships. Feel the emotional state. Write a letter from your future self, thanking you for these 21 days. Day 21. Integration and continuation. Script. Congratulations. Today, create your maintenance plan. Which habits will you continue? Which relationship practices? Schedule a monthly check-in. Transformation isn't a destination, it's the daily choice to show up differently. Closing. Narrator. For 21 days, you've engaged with the fundamental psychology of change. You've learned that habits form through repetition and context, and relationships flourish through intentional presence. This isn't an ending, it's your new foundation. The person who started 21 days ago has already changed. Keep going. Like, subscribe, and follow for more English vocabulary videos. Make it American or British style. Do you want me to do that next? Like, subscribe to Bellicon, our channel, to watch more such videos.